There's another person that I want to talk to you about this. There's another person that I want to start playing things with. And her name is John Cena. No, I'm sorry. That was an awful joke. Let me tell you really quickly about my trip to Anime Expo before Bricky logs in. So, very quickly, I'm going to Anime Expo mainly to mingle. I'm already organizing there's a bunch of dinners happening, and I'm actually going to go out of my way to organize a few lunches with streamers. As you know, when I joined VShojo, I was a little bit, not scared, but I definitely wanted to stay in my bubble. I didn't want to kind of tussle any feathers. I wanted to just put my head down, work, and I also didn't want the VShojo girls to think that I was just joining to like make friends everywhere that wasn't in VShojo, right? I think it's like a little bit of everything. And for example, one of the dinners, I'm going to be with Yuzu and Juniper. And I really want to talk to them about doing a collab when I'm back, right? Even yesterday, I was watching Yuzu stream and she's like, hey, Matara, if you ever want to play, Elden Ring, I'd love to co-op it with you. And I was thinking like, we should just do a collab. We should just do something else together, So definitely I'm kind of going out of my way. Numi invited me to a little thing. And, I'm going to talk to her about when I'm back in LA for Metal Gear Con, if we could do something. But I'm just going to kind of go out of my way to organize some stuff with streamers. I really like putting, meeting people and getting to know them. And so I'm excited, and I'm dragging Limes to a lot of it. I'm dragging Bricky to some of it as well. Again, my content wife and husband, right? I'm dragging them. But I'm excited. And there's like a little dinner that Shoto's organizing, and I'm dragging all my people there, and I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really good time. I'm going to make a lot of new kind of, I don't want to say friends because friends is a big word, but I'm going to meet a lot of people that I would want to work with and collab with and hang out with. And I'm excited to do that. I think it's a really, really good time. For those that don't know, with my previous job, I'll basically just scrape on the top of it. There was a lot of stuff on my previous job that I just didn't really want to make friends with people that weren't at my job because there was a lot of NDAs in place and there was a lot of things we weren't allowed to discuss. And you kind of didn't really know who to trust, which I get it, right? But now that I don't really have anything like that in my life and nothing, I'm not afraid to meet somebody and be like, oh yeah, I have a new outfit coming up. Do you want to see sketches? But before, it's like, I kind of can't talk about a big part of my work or my life or anything like that. So it was kind of hard to make friends outside of the group that I was in. But now I don't really have to worry about that. And I feel like when you're making friends with people at work, you naturally kind of talk about work plans, right? You naturally kind of talk about this stuff. It's just, you get what I mean, right, everybody? Where I would want to make friends with people, but I'm just worried that anything I say, if ever it comes out, then I'm technically breaking my contract, right? And anything I say about any aspect of my previous job is breaking that. So I just didn't really want to go out of my way, and it's just better to be safe than sorry. But now, the world is my oyster, and I'm really excited. And I think now that the 1 year is coming closer of Matara Con, initially the 6 months, my second 6 months was meant to be me kind of branching out more and making more friends outside of VShojo. But then the podcast happened, right? So I was kind of focused on the podcast a lot more. But I still think maybe once the podcast ends, we get closer to my 1 year. I have been making friends, right? We've been collabing with Octo, with Strippin, with Lime Malicious, with Bricky, with Amelie. We've been collabing with people outside of VShojo. I really want to collab with Junie. I want to make a little collab, me, Junie, Yuzu. We've been getting there. We've been doing that. But I think after the 1 year mark, I'm going to accelerate doing that. That's going to be more of my focus, I think, after the 1 year mark as well.